to the Morning Roast, and we're doing numbers, man. Good job, Morning Roast. Sock it to me. Hey. Yee!
Larry June over some Hall & Oates. I see you.
I can't go for that.
They were great. I can't go for that. Go for that. Philadelphia's finest. 2-5. It's the only thing from Philly I like. And the cheesesteak. And that lobster roll that we had in the hole-in-the-wall spot.
Beanie Siegel, Eve.
Yeah, Freeway. I do like them.
Yeah.
Meek Mill, I could get down
That's
with.
what I'm saying. They got some
stuff.
The funniest part, by the way, now that I'm thinking about it, how small was little Uzi Vert when he ran out with the Eagles for the NFC Championship game?
He's like 5'2".
Dude, I'm not the biggest man in the world, but my God, he looked so... Because that defensive line for the Eagles might be the biggest thing in sports, right? I'm dead serious when I say this. He ran out of the tunnel, and he looked like a child, didn't he?
He didn't look like he belonged.
Was I the only one who... Did they even show that on the broadcast?
I don't know. He didn't look like he belonged on the field. Like, Luda Uzi's from Philly.
I didn't know
It's
that.
just not a Philly type of rap. Like, when I think Philly rap, I don't think a Little Uzi Vert.
Well, I can't name a Lil Uzi Vert song. Am I saying that right? Am I saying it?
Little Uzi Vert.
Little
Uzi Vert.
So maybe I'm just old.
Maybe. I feel old, too. By the way, Paycom Center tonight. Right on the J-Dub out there, Jordan Watkins. The Paycom Center in Oklahoma City. Used to be called Chesapeake Bay Arena. That's where Curry hit the bang. Oh, what a shot. Game 6 Clay. That's called the Paycom Center, Oklahoma City. Well, the Warriors are trying to get back on track and win their 8th road game of the season. It's crazy. It's March, and they haven't won 8 road games yet. That is crazy. The segment is sponsored by Golden State, serving the Bay Area for 3 generations. When you succeed, we succeed. Visit GoldenStateLumber.com. CJ Holmes, San Francisco Chronicle. He's going to join us at 8 o'clock. Matt Barrows, The Athletic. He's going to join us at 8:30 to give us a lowdown on what the Niners could do in free agency as a legal tampering period begins next Monday. The deadline to use your franchise tag is later on today. And we're going to be looking at Lamar Jackson. We're going to be looking at Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, Deron Payne in Washington. There's some franchise tags that need to be signed out there. So we're going to figure out what's going on with Lamar Jackson and all the money that he could get. Or is it done in Baltimore? Because Derek Carr, if you're Lamar Jackson, and you see Derek Carr sign, what was it guaranteed? 70 guaranteed? 70 at signing?
100 million guaranteed.
100 million guaranteed, but 70 at signing?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's
How did the
crazy.
Saints go from the salary cap situation they were in just a couple years ago to this?
I don't know.
Isn't it wild?
And then throwing Derek Carr that money?
I don't get it.
And then Lamar sees Geno Smith getting 52 guaranteed. And he's like, oh, yeah, Derek Carr just got 100 guaranteed. Yeah, I need 300 guaranteed.
Well, I was listening to a podcast, and I brought it up just to confirm. How much money do you think Jimmy Garoppolo has made from the 49ers? No, I don't like to do that. But
I would say about 120 million.
122, 125, depending on the guarantees, because we don't know the specifics.
Right, because he had to restructure at the end of this last season.
Isn't that crazy? Highest paid 49er ever.
120 million.
Isn't that wild?
It is wild.
And guaranteed, you know what Derek Carr is going to end up making?
Oh, what's that?
200.
This is career
earnings. 200 million for a guy that's never won a playoff game.
Wow. That is
good work
crazy.
if you can find it.
I mean, when Derek Carr signed that deal yesterday,
I almost fell out of my chair.
You know who did too?
Who?
Don Yee. Because Don Yee knows he's got another paycheck coming. He's got a big one coming for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Sam booked Don Yee. I want to talk to him. I need him to work my next deal.
Are you and Don Yee cool now?
I'm probably not good enough. His portfolio is Sean Payton, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Tom Brady.
It's pretty good.
What do you guys think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to get? Because me and Bati were talking about this because he was like, I think Jimmy's going to make a lot. I was like, the thing that Derek has over Jimmy's is the health. That's the big thing in the negotiation contract. If you're a team looking at Jimmy Garoppolo, like if you're the Jets, it's like obviously they're all in on Aaron Rodgers. But if let's say they don't get him, Jimmy Garoppolo is probably the backup plan, right?
I was hearing that Robert Saleh wasn't a big fan of Jimmy Garoppolo's.
Interesting.
That's what I was hearing through the grapevine.
Does he make those decisions in I don't know.
And Joe Douglas, I believe, is the GM with the New York Jets. I think Saleh has some sort of say, He's probably and they have a new coordinator now. Who's Nathaniel Hackett, right? Is a coordinator in New York City.
Hey, he might be a good too.
They got rid of LaFleur. Yeah. Mike LaFleur. Now he's in LA with Sean McVay.
Cross-pollination. Let me ask you this one, because James Wiseman played another basketball game tonight, and I'm not talking NBA, but I saw a lot of people were watching the James Wiseman game. And my James Wiseman whatever is dissipating. I'll always glance from afar, but I don't really care, like right now, what he did last night. As a Raider fan, Spadoni, because I'm curious for Niner fans, now that Derek Carr's gone, not that you were the biggest Derek Carr fan in the world, will you be monitoring him? Are you rooting for him to succeed, fail, indifferent? Where are you at this morning?
I'm pretty indifferent. I did think that it was a perfect situation for him to go to the NFC South. He is now immediately the best quarterback in that division, which is already kind of bad, whether he went to the Panthers or the Saints or not. And he was never going to survive in the AFC. Let's just call it what it is. He looked at that Jets situation. Yeah. He was not going to be the best quarterback in that division, let alone, the 6th or 7th best in that conference at best. So, he goes to the NFC. And I thought Ted Winniff, the Athletic, he had a great tweet. He's like, listen, this may sound and look good for Derek Carr, but the microscope is going to be times 1,000 in the NFC.
Oh, yeah.
His shortcomings are going to be on huge display if he can't get it done in that division and in that conference.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So then let me ask you then, B, knowing now from a Raider perspective, how many Niner fans are going to be, because obviously there's the unknowing of the 49er quarterback situation, and the NFL in general, we just monitor other teams more than the other sports. Do you think Niner fans care where he lands? Do you think they care how he plays?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because out of the work last year, we found out there's a lot of Jimmy Garoppolo fans.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Jimmy G won a lot of fans over here because of the wins, right?
Yeah.
Number 10 jerseys are still people rocking Garoppolo
no
jerseys.
Doubt. Well,
we will watch for at least a year.
Okay.
At least a year. Now, hopefully he doesn't go to a team that is scheduled with the 49ers. A lot of people thought maybe Garoppolo could end up in Seattle again. They re-signed Geno Smith. I think Seattle saw this guy can't stay healthy. And what is Jimmy Garoppolo going to do against that Niners front? Can't do anything. But we'll pay attention. I know I will. I'll be monitoring every snap of Jimmy Garoppolo's.
Yeah, I think I'll be watching from afar, but I don't think I'm going to be rooting one way or the other.
You're going to be hate watching.
No. This is what I will be doing. I do want to see what he looks like in a different offense, because I do think that when Brock hit the scene, I think I looked at Jimmy a little different. I did. I think I did look at Jimmy a little different. I was like, damn, Brock's doing things that Jimmy couldn't do.
You think Jimmy wants to be
diminishing Jimmy?
Yeah. You think Jimmy wants to be in a spread offense? More 3-4 wide receivers. But
I don't have a good sense of his personality, so it's really hard for me to tell. Yeah. Like Geno, I feel like
big drummer. I'll be hate watching. Really? There's going to be a lot of people hate watching Jimmy, just like I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Raider fans hate watching Derek Carr.
Because you don't want him to succeed?
You don't want him to succeed.
I get that.
How about this one? I threw this poll out there
because I do think I'm curious where he lands, but then after that, I feel like James Wiseman, it will dissipate over time. I do think I'll monitor year one.
Right. So